All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Defense Detective Global. Turkey has been involved in activities against India since a long time. Though it has been cautioned many a times, but it keeps on doing it again and again. Now it seems that India will have to do the same thing to Turkey that was done to Malaysia. It has to give the same bitter pill to Turkey which was given to Malaysia. Because this time there was a foiled attempt to carry out terrorist attacks on India. But the conspiracy was exposed in time and the terrorist was caught before he could reach India. This person you are seeing on the screen is the terrorist who was being sent to carry out a suicide attack in India. He was recruited by one of the ISIS leaders as a suicide bomber in Turkey. The complete training and information were provided to him about when to carry the attack, how to execute it, who will be the target and from where to get the weapons. But the mastermind who planned to do so did not know that his movement was being monitored. As soon as this terrorist started his preparation to move towards India, he was detained in Russia by the Russian intelligence agency FSB. You must be knowing that anti-India activities cannot be executed on Russian soil, as Russia is an all-weather ally of India. This terrorist caught by Russian intelligence agency belongs to ISIS, that is Islamic State. He was trained in Turkey to carry out suicide attack in India. His face has been blurred by the Russian intelligence agency due to security concern. The revelation of his face can affect the investigation. The conspirators of this attack had laid their chessboard very well. They knew that Turkey had good relations with Russia. At the same time, India and Russia have great relations. So the conspirators of IS chose a person on whom neither Russia nor India could have a suspicion. According to the Russian security agency, the name of the arrested person is Azamov, which can be confused for a Russian name. So if he had reached India from Russia, seeing his name on the passport, no one would have suspected that he is a terrorist of ISIS. According to Russian security agencies, this ISIS suicide bomber was plotting an attack on an Indian politician. A video has been released by the Russian security agency in which this terrorist is admitting that how he was planning to execute a suicide attack in India.
Azamov Mashhadkhan Tahir oğlu 1992 году в апреле 2022 год дал байат амиру исламских государства по имени Юсуф Таджики. В 2022 году приходил специальную подготовку в Турцию. В 2022 году по указанию Юсуф Таджика я летел в Россию. Я приехал в Россию, откуда должен был выехать в Индию. В Индию меня должен встречать было и необходимо для встречать и дать все необходимые вещи для совершения теракта. По указанию исламских государств за оскорбление пророка Мухаммада.
Though this terrorist was being trained since a long time, but a big reason was needed to send him on a suicide mission. And as he told in the interrogation that he had agreed to commit suicide bombing in India to avenge the insult of Prophet Muhammad by a controversial remark. So now you can easily understand the link connecting it. Because if the controversy about Prophet Muhammad erupts, then obviously this news will be shown all over the world. Especially in Islamic countries, it will provoke anger and backlash. And this will directly benefit terrorist organizations. It would be very easy to instigate an already brainwashed suicide attacker and persuade him for a terrorist attack by showing news of a controversial remark for Prophet Muhammad. The Russian intelligence agency which caught this suicide attacker, its name is FSB, that is the Russian Federal Security Service. It is not a small agency. You must have heard the name of the KGB, which is one of the most dangerous secret agencies in the world. FSB is born from the same KGB. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, there was also a coup attempt in which some units of the KGB and its head, Vladimir Khrushchev, played a big role. But this coup was not successful and later the KGB was dismantled. After that, in the year 1993, a new agency was formed which was named FSK, that is Federal Counter-Intelligence Service. In the year 1995, the name of the FSK was changed to FSB, that is Russian Federal Security Service. So, in a way, KGB was reborn as FSB. When the FSB proceeded with the interrogation of this Islamic State terrorist, he gave full details about how he joined the Islamic State, where he met his handlers, and how all the information and planning details were shared with him. He revealed the name of Turkey in interrogation. Russia could have hidden this information if it wanted, given its relations with Turkey. But since the matter was about Russia's all-weather friend India, it did not hide anything. Russia even revealed about the place in Turkey where the suicide attack was planned. According to the Russian intelligence service, this terrorist was recruited as a suicide bomber by the Islamic State ringleader. He was recruited by IS between April and June 2022 in Turkey. Every information was provided to him by the Islamic State. All the planning information was sent to him on Telegram Messenger. Apart from this, important information was also provided to him in many meetings with an IS representative in Istanbul, Turkey. The name of Turkey in this matter does not bring surprise because Turkey has been working with Pakistan against India since a long time. Turkey's relations with the Islamic State are also not hidden from anyone. Turkey has been giving complete support to the ISIS and is using it against India. Read carefully. The heading of this news published in Hindustan Times on 30th July 2020, it says, "Red flags in Delhi over Erdogan's Turkey funding anti-India activities." This news published on the website of Zee News on September 5, 2020 says, citing a report that Turkey is supporting the ISIS terror network in India. Indian intelligence agencies also got information that Turkey has been funding the anti-CAA protests that took place across the country. Not only this, Pakistan used its ties with Turkey and Qatar to arrange funding for Zakir Naik. The agencies also got information that Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani's son-in-law, Altaf Ahmad Shah, was provided terror funding for many years. Along with this, Kerala's radical Islamic organizations were also funded by Turkey. The whole world knows that Turkey is supporting the terrorist organization ISIS for its own benefits. There have been many reports of ISIS and Turkey's alliance. India is also well aware of its dangers. That is why in the year 2021, India conveyed its concerns to the European Union Parliament. This is the website of the EU Parliament. On 28 January 2021, questions were asked in the EU Parliament regarding this issue. The question's title is Turkish Funding for Anti-India Extremism. It has been told here that according to two Indian Security Services reports, Turkey is funding former ISIS members in India. In order to destabilize India, it is using the state-controlled media and other organizations. Even educational institutes and NGOs such as Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency, the Yunus Emre Institute, the International Humanitarian Relief Foundation, Turkey-Pakistan Cultural Association and Turkish Diaspora Youth Academy are involved in this. Bilal Erdogan, son of Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan, is also named in this report. Bilal Erdogan is the owner of Turkish Youth Foundation and he has links with parties and entities in Pakistan, such as Jamaat-e-Islami and Students' Islamic Organization. It has also been mentioned in the report that Turkey invites Indian Muslim students under an Erasmus scheme, which is a scheme to teach them almost free of cost. Then it puts them in touch with Pakistani organizations. So it is clear that Indian Muslim youth are being misguided by Turkey and they are being instigated against India. A report has also been given by Vivekanand International Foundation on the agenda of Turkey against India. We have also given a link to it in the description box. If you read it, then you will understand how Turkey is working against India. The title of this report is Turkey's Islamist Agenda in India. The report is by Abhinav Pandya, who has graduated in public policy from Cornell University in New York. He has worked for political affairs, refugee rehabilitation, social capital, and sustainable development in India and USA. He is interested in counter-terrorism, religious extremism, international security, spirituality, and comparative religions. Abhinav Pandya has told in his report that how Turkey is instigating Muslims in India on Kashmir and other issues. At the same time, he has told with evidence and references that Turkey has links with some of the most powerful terrorist organizations around the world, such as Hamas, Hezbollah, Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, which is an ally of Al-Qaeda in Turkey, and ISIS. He has also told in this report how Turkey's intelligence agency had funded $6 million to Somalia's terrorist organization Al-Shabaab. When we cross-checked this claim by the report, we found that the claim is absolutely true. This is a report by an organization named Nordic Monitor dated 21st January 2019, in which it is told that an operative of Turkish spy agency MIT has sent $6 million to Al-Shabaab in Somalia. This report is by Abdullah Bozkurt. Abdullah Bozkurt is no small figure. He is the executive director of the Nordic Research and Monitoring Network. He is a journalist and an author with over 20 years of experience in the Turkish media. Apart from Ankara, he has also worked in many major cities in the US, like New York and Washington, D.C. His specialty is covering radical jihadist groups operating in Turkey and its neighborhood. The Nordic Research Monitoring Network is a non-profit organization that aims to raise awareness about radical and violent extremist trends in Europe and beyond, with a specific focus on patterns that disrupt peace and harmony among community groups with an emphasis on Turkey. In the report of the Vivekanand International Foundation, Abhinav Pandya has also given many evidences of strong relations between Turkey and Islamic State, in which he has told that Turkey's chief of counter-terrorism, Ahmet Yayla, had to resign because he refused Erdogan's orders to allow Islamic State terrorists to pass through his city without investigation and scrutiny, which he opposed. This claim also turned out to be true. A report related to this was published in Insurge Intelligence. This report by investigative journalist Nafiz Ahmed was published on 16 September 2016. In this report, he told how NATO's leading ally is arming and funding ISIS. According to the report, Turkey's intelligence agency supplied military supplies to ISIS for years. Turkish government provided military supplies to ISIS through humanitarian relief agencies. ISIS fighters, including al-Baghdadi's deputy, received free medical treatment in Turkey and protection from Turkey police. Not only this, the head of ISIS in Turkey received 24/7 protection from Turkish police under the personal order by President Erdogan. Moreover, Turkish police wasn't allowed to conduct a single investigation against ISIS. Now you would have understood how Turkey has planned a huge conspiracy against India. It is not possible at all that the Islamic State had planned to send its terrorists to India via Russia and the Turkish government or its intelligence agency MIT might not be knowing about it. This terrorist has told the Russian agency that he was ordered to blow up a high-profile target in a suicide attack in India. According to this press release published in the Russian news agency TASS, the arrested terrorist has confessed that he was ordered to kill a member of India's ruling establishment in suicide attack. It is obvious that if the Islamic State is making such a huge plan to kill a member of India's ruling circles, then the target would definitely be a high-profile member of the leadership. So the big question is that, who was on the target? In the interrogation, Islamic State terrorist has confessed that, "I was instructed that my target is related to the ruling circles of India. Presently, the people who are in power in India, I had to kill one of the members in suicide bombing." At this time, the power of India is in the hands of BJP. So it means that some big politician from the BJP is on the target of Islamic State. But the question is, who is the target? Because in the information made public by Russian security agencies, the name of the target has not been disclosed. So who was the target? Was it the Home Minister Amit Shah, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, or National Security Advisor Ajit Doval? Because recently, there was a security breach at Doval's house, after which 3 commandos were sacked. Or was PM Narendra Modi on the target of ISIS? This question is also important because National Security Advisor Ajit Doval has returned from a 2-day visit to Moscow on August 20. We don't see it as a coincidence that Doval has returned from Moscow and just a day after, such a big news is given by Russia. It is possible that Ajit Doval may have met this terrorist in Moscow because no information has been given about when was this ISIS terrorist caught by the Russian security agency. Maybe he was caught a few days ago and Russia was waiting for Indian NSA Ajit Doval to come to Moscow. Though Doval went to Moscow on an official visit, but the real purpose might have been to gather information about this terrorist and other vital information about the Russian security agencies. We see many links connecting together, and everything can just not be a coincidence. So much has happened in the country in the last 3 months, so it is not very difficult to understand that some huge planning is being done against India. The way Nupur Sharma's statement was tossed even after several days, the way it was made an international issue, and the way this terrorist confessed that he was instructed to carry out suicide attacks in India for the remark over Prophet Muhammad, the links are clearly visible. Not only this, on July 31, the National Investigative Agency conducted raids at 13 locations in 6 states in the country related to ISIS activities. In Madhya Pradesh, raids were conducted in Bhopal and Raisen. In Gujarat, raids were done in Bharuch, Surat, Navsari and Ahmedabad. Araria in Bihar, Bhatkal and Tumkur city in Karnataka were raided. Maharashtra, Kolhapur and Nanded were raided. And Deoband in UP was also raided by the NIA. The reason behind the raids was the connection with the ISIS. In these raids, NIA detained many people and found a large number of objectionable documents. All these links seem to be interconnected, and for this reason, we believe that a huge conspiracy is being hatched against India. Now, the question is that why did the Russian intelligence agency caught the terrorist conspiring against India? And why did Russia give all the information to India? The answer is the agreement between India and Russia against terrorism. You might remember that on 6 December 2021, Russian President Vladimir Putin had visited India on the invitation of PM Modi. He participated in the 21st India-Russia Annual Summit. After this, a joint statement by both the countries was issued. We have provided its link, you can read it if you want. In this statement, point number 72 states that both the countries will work together against terrorism, extremism, drug trafficking, and many other security issues. They will also work upon improving the SCO regional anti-terrorist structure. After this, it has been further clarified on the 77th point of the joint statement, which states that the two countries will fight together against global terrorism, take action against terrorist groups, as well as they will strengthen the FATF and the UN Office of Counter-Terrorism. So from this statement, you must have understood that the intelligence agencies of both the countries are working together. The arrest of the Islamic State terrorist who planned to carry out a suicide attack in India by Russian agencies is a result of this. Not only this, in the last few years, India has strengthened its relation with security agencies of many big nations around the world. America's CIA is among these. The intelligence agencies of India and America have come very close in the last few years. As a result of this, US National Intelligence Chief Avril Danica Haines visited India in August. During her 3-day visit, she met with Indian security and strategic officials to decide the security strategy between the two countries. Haines is the first female director of the US National Intelligence. She supervises the coalition of 17 US intelligence organizations. This clearly shows that how amazing India's foreign policy is. India is dealing so easily with two superpowers, two countries who are each other's rivals, and India has good relations with both these countries. But India's relations with Russia is on a different level. Even after having good relations with Turkey, Russia has revealed the details about this terrorist and its link with Turkey. It is going to have a long-lasting effect. It might be possible that India now starts preparing for an action against Turkey to be removed from the grey list of FATF and to be put into the blacklist. Friends, hope you liked this video. If yes, then please like and share it as much as possible, and those who are new to our channel are requested to subscribe it to get true and accurate information. We will be back soon with another video. Till then, goodbye. Jai Hind.